So one of the things that the Vale got destroyed, it got an update for BFA, but then it just got all voidy, and now it's kind of in this half destroyed, half, you know, occasional voidy state. But a lot of things got destroyed. So one of the things I did want to do today was fly around the Vale, take a good last look of how it looked like, because we don't know when we're ever going to see this version of the Vale again. And I've done the quest line up to this point, and I even have my like proto cloak on. And I'm planning on, there are videos I'm making, and I'm planning on editing them. I spent a huge part of this week putting my files in order, because that's about 75% of video editing is figuring what the hell you do with your files if you haven't looked at them in a while. Maybe that's just me. All right, so let's start our tour of this shouldn't take too long. But we're gonna start. We're at the shrine of the something. Shrine of the. I get them mixed up. What happens when you play both? Shrine of the 7 Stars and Shrine of the June is 4. So Shrine of the 7 Stars. We're gonna start there. I believe the mines that opened up near the Golden Pagoda are newer. So I think those started with one of the patches after the first one too. I'd have to go back and find. So that is new. I don't think that was there. So you'll notice the water is glistening. Pretty, very bright, very golden. It is, after all, not the Valley of the Four Winds. It is, after all, why? The Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Here's our little crab friend. Do you believe he dropped something? Like I said, I don't want to be bothered with collecting in here. I'm here for lore and story. So this part right here, I believe this is the mine. It's part of scenario. It's the one where you uncover the heart of Garrosh-ed. That's what's buried under here. Oh, Bet on the High Seas, Dark Heart of Pandaria. It's this one. So the other one that I thought it was Siege of Ragefire is basically Siege of Orgrimmar dungeon. Once you hit Orgrimmar and all the stuff underneath, where you fight Nazgrim. Poor Nazgrim. Where you can have Gammon come and help you. And he has a talk with Nazgrim. It's pretty great. If you keep him alive, there's an achievement for that. How dare you let Gammon die? So Dark Heart Pandaria is where basically they goblins are getting the heart of Garrosh-ed. Oh God, for Garrosh. Because at that point, there's a word, I can't think of it, but he has none of that left. Honor. There's no fucking honor in using an old god's heart to destroy a bunch of people in their land. Yeah, I'm not on the Garrosh did nothing wrong train. I'm not on the Sylvanas did nothing wrong train. They both did war crimes. Garrosh had a book about Garrosh called War Crimes, because what he did was war crimes. So the Vale. So this part, you can see all the darkened earth part with the horde stuff. That I believe was added later. I'd have to check. I'm not sure. Now these two Mogu statues, if you go into Pandaria now, are down. They're collapsed. They're torn apart. this golden pagoda is gone. It's in ruins. It's there, but not there. And the BFA version is a hole in one of the statues that leads down to a cave. This is kind of weird. This rock here tells me, is this where it was? Is that where they put it? Did they already planned that? And I don't know if they did. We'll take a look at it from the other end. And as you can see, it's really quite lovely. The enemies here that you're dealing with are Mogu. We're dealing with Mogu. There's some Mogu. Mogu go. And Pandaren are fighting Mogu. Spirits of Pandaren are fighting our spirits. There's a rare over here. I'm not gonna kill it. Mistfall Village is on fire because of the Mogu. These are part of the dailies that you do. There's probably people rushing through trying to do them. You lose access to the dailies. You can still get rep by killing mobs, but you lose access to the quests, which are great. It's a great quest line. I did record it, thankfully. I do have that footage. But it's a great quest line. I don't think this is still in the game. I think it is, but I don't remember. Because Mistfall Village did remain intact, but the quests over there changed. Serpent Rider. This takes you. Let's see, is the Setting Sun, which is a dungeon. You may recognize it. Oh yeah, Mantid is another group. So it's all Mantid and all Mogu. Pandaria was really cool. I mean, that's it. And you can still, some of the Vale now, you have to go to Stormy, change it from void to non-void. Some of it is still. Oh, sometimes when you have a good monitor, you see some of the wiring underneath the hood. The resolution is turned high. That's bound to happen. But even then, even before the graphics update that came with WoD, I mean, you still see these trees have some of the old jank. So they're the leaves are a bit too geometrical. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect gameplay. They didn't change for BFF. Over here in this area, Mogu, they'd be the flying, like the cloudy dark serpents. This is where you enter the Vale from Kunlai. I might hop on another character just to show the Vale before you go in. They're not really up to that in the storyline. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them up to that in the storyline. You can't skip the stories if you can now. See, there they are. Look at those two guys. Let me. Uh-oh. It's funny. My stream is showing on one viewer and not showing on the other. Don't know what you're looking at. It looks like it's stuck on one of the screens. I'm just checking something. Okay, alright. It looks like it wasn't updating, but I have like 3 monitors monitoring this, and I'm bad at catching those monitors. Oh, what? I went from 3 viewers to 2 viewers. I'm sorry. Anyway, this area right here used to be houses. Well, I mean, they're not there anymore. It's just that quest isn't up today. Probably not going to fly over the horde area because I don't want to die. Let's go up to these guys. Let's see if we're close to them. Alani. I'll call it Alani is still in the game. You can still get Alani. I still haven't. I still have some shards I never finished getting. So let's get these two guys. Because we need a thumbnail. That's why. Get the thumbnail. Thumbnail for my highlight. Let's call this the last look thumbnail. Yeah, I'll work. Look at this guy. Here they're like, do not enter. Do not enter. We do not want you to go to Mogashan Palace. We do not want you to go to Mogashan Palace. Hey, Alani. Let's not attack you. I'm just taking a look now without the UI up. Podcast here cautiously. I think the music changes too. I mean, Mogashan Palace basically stays the same. Just a random goat. I guess so. Just a random goat. Ah, I really wish this was the expansion after Cataclysm, so they hadn't quite learned. We want to go back and look at things before. So I really wish that they'd find a way to just get this back. We were able to go back and look at this before Garrosh did. Before Nizal started sticking his tentacles all over it. But look at that. I'll get me out of the picture things. There. Look at that. Look at that. Ah. And it's gonna get all destroyed Tuesday. And will be inaccessible to all players henceforth indefinitely. Because they're not going to move Anniversary Realms onto Pandaria. I find that hard to believe. I'd be surprised if those move past Lich King. So, or even if they move on to Lich King. But I mean, since they already pushed them into Burning Crusade, then I go to Lich King. That's usually the cutoff for the people that are like hardcore, not hardcore classic, but hardcore classic players that don't necessarily play the hardcore version. There are some that think going to Burning Crusade is going too far, but you could always play that version. That's still around. That version of Classic, you could play it anytime. I was the other day, doing some old quests for fun. No other reason than that. Why not? Well, let's take a few moments. No, not with me. A few more moments. We're gonna lose it again. And that's kind of sad. It's going to be content that's going to be gone forever. I'm going to go from the other side too. Might as well get like a good long view. Maybe that's more poignant. Maybe I should take a screenshot of that. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when we come. I could always go back and look at the footage and do it. Particularly silent stream. Sorry, I'm trying not to go too fast. I'll continue to fly like this. I think even in Remix, the only version that you saw of the Vale was the trash version of it. It's nice, isn't it? This is mostly why I wanted to do this. Now I'll have this footage. All there will be is footage. Wish my camera had better movement. Raining. Cool. That's a good shot. So if I'm trying to show, if it's a VOD for, look at how pristine it is with the storm clouds over. Let's just stay here. Storms are coming. It would be nice if they gives the Dormy another go back even further. Let's move on. That's from the those rainbows. Hints of rainbows. I guess all the ring around it has sparkles. All right, we're back to sun. I liked that view. All right. It's better. The storm's back. Okay, I guess it's supposed to do that. Yeah, I think it's supposed to. Apologies to the fire horn if you hear it. Take a few last looks. I'm gonna get up here. Oh, let's take the last few looks here. There's someone else flying out, ruining my shot. It's okay. How dare people play my game and ruin my shots? In this massive multiplayer online game. Pandaria motif. Yeah, I like this shot. This is good. Do want to do one last thing though before I switch gears. I'm gonna go to the pagoda. I want to talk to a couple of people. Oh, I do also want to come here on another two. So, if you've done Siege of Orgrimmar,
tell me of your travels.
Some of these names are going to look familiar. I think he said another one. So Rook, Sun, and Hay. I can't show you, but the thing that really is upsetting about losing this part of the Vale, losing the aside from the fact that it's just pretty as hell, losing the quest lines here, losing the dailies, is through them you get to know these characters a little better before, well, things go shitty right in this location. There are not that many survivors. There's a reason why the quests you can't do them, because the people giving them are no longer around. So Sun's over there. I think I'm right. Rook or Hay over here. Hay's here. Say hey, softfoot. He looks at you grimly. Don't think Rook is down here. No. Where is Rook? He might be... Where would Rook be? In this fall, maybe? We can think of the two other places he will be. But I do want to look at them before. If I was a Rook, where would I be? I keep mixing this up with retail, because up retail, that's where a quest hub is. But currently, no. I don't think. Let's see. Wait. I just saw Rook. He's over here. I was right. He's fighting. You go, Rook. I'm gonna help you. So here's Rook. I want to smash Mogu. The village is not safe. Rook, keep villagers safe. Can you help smash Mogu? I'm always happy to smash Mogu. Also, why have I not noticed this before? I have played through this a million times. I have been over here at least several dozen. I gotta check that out in retail and see if that's still there, because are you kidding me? And is he busking like he looks like change? Yes. He's out here playing. Oh my god. Seriously. I love the ass chicken. The ass chicken. They're all the ass chicken. They may be called other things as well, but they will always be the goofiest as hell. Ass chicken. If there's a vibe, I think of me dealing with an ass chicken in retail. They're located in one of the fiery places in the Eastern. Sorry, I get Searing Gorge and the other hot one mixed up. You know what? I'm gonna help spells just move. Anyway, so Rook, Hay, and up. It's funny what keys you don't have access to when you have. I can attack with the UI off, but I can't do other things. Like fly. My macro flying doesn't work. So that's where Rook is. Hay is by White Petal Lake, and Sun is by the Golden. It's a shame to lose it. At the time, it was like impactful. Don't get me wrong. At the time, to see, the place you've been playing and just like obliterated. It's supposed to drive the point home. Garrosh is not good, but I don't know. Some people like bullies. Some people like dictators. I said I wasn't going to discuss modern politics. Moving on. Silent moment. Peace and beauty. Yes, I'm taking another screenshot. What? When I go silent, that's usually what I'm doing. Alright. Oh. Alright. Funny thing was with last time we were able to fly under them. I mean, I could probably come here later, but it's the last time on the stream while I'm recording what I'm doing. Yes. The dialogue when you talk to Shuen when Anduin makes Sunwalker does go. And what's his name? Oh my god, how can I not remember him? Shadow Pan guy. Oh, I don't remember that. I love him. Why can't I remember him? I keep thinking Taoshi. It's not Taoshi. I know Taoshi is. I love Taoshi. I know a way of finding out. Because he is actually a dungeon boss. More or less. That also will always be. Yes, it was part of the Legendary Cloak quest line. This also tells me how far behind I am in getting things done. No, I have not done any of this, the raids. I'm not actually looking for those, for dungeons. It is... Wait, no, this isn't what I want. Dungeon journal. No. Yes. Taranzu. Taranzu. And he's there too. And he's trying to say, Shuen, you don't want to let these people into the Vale because they're going to screw it up because they've done nothing but destroy everything so far, so don't let them in. Enemies, Horde, and Alliance. Like, they both suck. And there's some convincing that happens. And the language, though, that's used in Classic is post-Garrosh. In my video, I went to the pains of transcribing from Wowhead the original dialogue, because that's still there. Because it is useful that way. In other ways, though, they've gone a little bit clickbaity of late. So, but yeah, so, and that's in the video. So there's a lot of long text scrolls in that first video. I apologize for it, but yeah, I had to explain. So where am I with the quest line? Preparing to strike, return around the end, having a miss about stairs. To be continued in Phase 5, Siege of Orgrimmar. Events are in motion, our lair. We have one final test before we are ready to move on into the final act of my plan. My agent tells me that King Ring has assembled a naval fleet after his losses at Theramore. Sequence is a little weird here. And Vol'jin is marching north across Jurtard in open rebellion against the War Chief. Speak with me again as soon as they are ready to converge on the gates. We will bring this war to a glorious conclusion. And he gives me 3 gold and 12. It's already there. So here, it's funny because I forgot this was his purpose, and now I know why they shut it off. But during the Baron's Battlefield Barons event, which is what's happening in this patch. I think it continues through Siege of Orgrimmar too, but I forget, but I think it does. This was your shortcut to Ratchet.
Alrighty then.
I am gonna actually in retail go to Pandaria. I'll hop in a mage just to see if that's still active. Well, I wanted to see something else too. I think I forget. If that ass chicken was playing guitar at Missile. All right, so that'll be the next thing I do. I'm gonna go here. You pay him 10 gold. It takes you there. But you accept a quest, and when you go in, you get 9 gold back. So it really only costs 1 gold. But 1 gold back then was money. Bye. I'm not going there. Why did I hang out Ratchet anyway? You may be asking. Because I want to look at where Vol'jin's holding his rebellion under a tower in Razor Hill. So that's also going away too. And I'll show you a little bit of the Battlefield Barons too. Just trying to remember. Ass Chicken Guitar. Quick route to Ratchet. Ass Chicken Guitar. Quick route to Ratchet. Ass Chicken Guitar. Ratchet. Trying not to forget. That would be a cool add-on if it doesn't already exist. Sticky note on the gate. Like it just kind of hangs it like you stuck a real sticky note and it just types something in and you can make it go away. I know notes exist, I have notes, but I mean like something that would be like you could stick in the corner of your screen somewhere. It just sits there. Notes is a little different. I don't think I have it. Definitely don't have it in here. Here we go. Here's where they're all hanging out. Where Horde and Alliance characters gathered together uncomfortably. Hey, Chen Stormstout, what's up?
So, got any stories?
What are you doing, Chen? Great to see you here, far from the green forest of Pandaria. When I first sailed away from the Wandering Isle years ago, this ragged shore was the first places I visited. The air still smells the same. Times have changed. Back then, I held Thrall, Vol'jin, Rexar, and Rakan to lay the foundation of Orgrimmar. Today, I hardly recognize the place. Oh, I do have to hop on my Vorty. Ben's face falls. So much needless bloodshed. I just don't understand. Has Pantaria taught us nothing?
Come back
Get
with some
Aratus
stories.
casted weekly, which is good for Valor points, but they're gonna be useless in a couple of days. Also, gathering that's a lot. I have a bunch already. See? Vol'jin!
How can old Vol'jin help ya?
Vol'jin. All the graphics updates went into Vol'jin. None into Variant. Sorry. Ew, bugs. Go away. That's to get add to the ambiance. Centered around Vol'jin's makeshift revolutionary camp is intolerable. The troll leader allows you to speak first while his guards eye you warily. Why are the Darkspawn rebelling against Garrosh? Vol'jin turned his face into a scowl. You wouldn't understand. What is the Horde to you, Night Elf? Diseased, alien, betrayers, demon-blooded beasts? I know what you say about us. I'll tell you what the Horde is. The Horde that me and Thrall built. It'd be a family. When the whole world tried to put us down, the family come and pick us back up. Hellscream, he don't see family. He never had one. What does Hellscream? What about Hellscream? What does the Horde mean to him? For him, Horde would be about orcs and building up orc power. Like he just come through the portal. Anyone stand in his way, anyone think any different, he shut him up. Vol'jin runs his three-fingered hand across his scar. He's like an angry dog. Oh, I fight next to Hellscream in battle, sure. But put him in charge? You're asking for trouble. He picks favorites, starts his war, shove me brothers aside. Don't even think he don't think he need nobody else. Well, he's wrong. He's gonna learn. You never cross family. There's a fight breaking out in the street outside tonight. It's like accompaniment. Yeah, did he have something else to say?
These be the dark times.
All right, why should I help you? What if we keep the Baron supplies for ourselves? Vol'jin cackles, the stench of his hot breath reeking in your nostrils. You have bad breath, hey, that's true. Oh, you got another plan? I got another plan too. I let you siege Orgrimmar on your own, see how far you get. And once the city be filled with corpses, then the shadow hunters come in, we mop what's left, kill Corcoran and Alliance alike. Give you dead to Sylvanas. I save a lot of Darkspawn lives with this plan. You don't like? Maybe stay with the first plan. We work together. We don't even have to like each other. Call his bluff. Why don't we wait until you attack Orgrimmar and then mop up your dead? Vol'jin sees this opportunity slipping away. He holds up his hands. Wait now, Night Elf. Orgrimmar be a fortress. My people, we ain't gonna crack that nut on our own. How long we gonna last out there? Days, weeks? Vol'jin can't say. You keep the supplies coming, and I promise more Corcoran gonna die before your troops even land. The blood been spilled ain't even your own. The blood being spilled ain't even your own. Surely that's worth the first few crates of meat. I would never call it. I would be totally on board with this because Vol'jin's a man. Vol'jin's a troll. Look at him. Look at him. He is amazing. I love Vol'jin. Vol'jin was done dirty. All right? Vol'jin was done dirty. There are two types of Horde players. Three types of Horde players. The ones who love Garrosh and wish he was still in charge of the Horde. The ones who like Sylvanas because midriff. I wish I was lying. I like Sylvanas as a character. I love her character arc. I even liked what, at the end of what they did in Shadowlands, what they gave her, she was not redeemed. She didn't want to be. I even like that. Even as a Night Elf main. I'm cool with Sylvanas. I'm all right with Sylvanas. What she's doing. I get it. I do think raising the dead and then asking them, all right, do you want to work with me or do you want me to kill you again, is a little coercive, I'm just saying. Just not, she's not great in her own way. But, and then there are those who like Vol'jin. I'm Vol'jin. Vol'jin is my war chief, and he was done dirty. That's all I'm saying. He speaks for them. She's a random hunt hunter. This is the person with the stuff.
Talk to
See,
me.
like, I had to have a long time myself. Did I want Grifta's authentic troll shoes? Yes. Do I have them in retail? Yes. Is it worth farming 500 lumber for it? No. I did, however, get the Guzruki pets. Because it wasn't that much. I was already doing this stuff for Valor. This is like catch-up gear. I don't need it because I'm already over geared. I mean, geared way over this. But I'm hoping, because there's no war bound to this, I can maybe get some of the random troll. Oh no, that's an actual NPC. Maybe some of my the other ones I'm trying to get up to 90 can gear this way rather quickly. I'm not doing Brawler. I did do it in retail when they redid it, so I did actually do that. Alright. Now let me show you a little bit of this. This is actually where I want to leave her. And then I'll hop on my horde. It was named after my horde main, Midori, because these are basically their pastels in my mind. It feels so weird to do this, because between Miss Pantaria remix and my original run through this and everyone I leveled through it, it's like not being able to do the raid just feels weird. Oh, there's no one here. So some of these buildings might still be there, but you see there's oil, they're doing oil stuff here. They're gathering all the 4 things you need, which is oil, lumber, rock, stone. Oil, lumber, stone, and meat. Every once in a while a Kirkland general pops up and then people team up and get them. The other thing is, and none of that's happening right now, of course. The other thing that happens is a cart goes out delivering stuff and you accompany it. That's pretty simple, if time consuming. Far easier if you're soloing. Though, of course, for the Kirkland generals, you do get more stuff that drops. And it's relative, I think, to where they're near. So the ones closest to the old oil drop more oil, but they drop a little bit of everything, but they drop more of what they're near. I think. That's my theory. I wasn't paying that much attention. Now, up here, I believe, is where the lumber is. So in this area, I'd have to fly around the barrens. This is where they're gathering lumber. See the lumber. It's not exciting. Forget where the stone. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm like, flying is so slow. I'm spoiled by retail. I think that's left over from Cataclysm. You can see the sky will go all red if I go. It looks just like Deathwing's about to attack. This is, I think, where you gather meat. This is where meat is. There's meat. Yeah, yeah. There are things like there are griddles here. Oh, for Christ's sake. There are things where there's like barbecues. You used to be able to click on them. I don't know, maybe Horde can click on them, but Alliance can't. You used to be able to pull meat off of that, but now pretty much and there's like barrels, the oil, they sparkle like you can do something with them, but I've never been able to. I can't click on them. I don't know if that's a bug. It always. I remember being able to though back then. I'm not going. I'm not flying over Crossroads as a. Oh, there's one. There's a general. See over here. Corcoran commander. Okay, commanders. I gave them. I gave them a promotion. So Corcoran commander. There's usually like you'll see one, two. I've seen three up at once. They have like a red orc head. Because they're mad. They're angry all the time. Something I don't know. So it's funny. I had a different dental hygienist say, I know, total change of pace while I'm doing this. I'm basically trying to find where they. Here's the rocks. Here's the stones. I think they're messing with stone elementals. They're pulling stuff up out of the ground. See, wild earth. That's what they're doing. The stones, the meat, the lumber, and we pass to the oil. I'll go over here to see if anyone's fighting this one. It doesn't look like many people are out right now, so it is early on a Friday. Oh yeah! Cool. I'll jump in on this. It's really hard to switch to retail where you might. Like, for example, not only have they changed Crimson Tempest icon, doesn't really impact much. It's on the same button. I hate that. I was trying to get away from the totem. I did not get away in time. Oh, I can't fly. I gotta run. Why does anyone think this is fun? Sorry. I can still loot though. He's been tagged. It's one of the few things in this game that Horde and Alliance both can tag. So many other things you can't. You can't. Oh my god, it's so far. This isn't even as bad as it used to be with the corpse crawl. I know there was probably an easier way. Yes. But it is Horde territory, and a neutral graveyard is. I mean, Crossroads, I think, was the closest. I'm not going to res a Crossroads. I sure should I. Well, looks like he was killed. I got some gold. No, I got silver, 93 copper, a lesser charm with good fortune. Eventually, I'll get there and I can loot it myself. How the hell do I get over there? I'm literally going around the entire mountain range. What the fuck? Oh my god. All I can hope for is that it doesn't disappear before I get there. It's too high. And if it does, the loot will be mailed to me because I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be very mad. But where is this motherfucker? I cannot get to him. I bet I had to go the other way. I bet you. There's another one. I'll show you. Look, see, he's all the way at the other end of the map while I'm sitting here trying to find. Yeah, it looks like he's in charge of lumber. He's too far away to be in charge of lumber. This is. Oh yeah, he's on the other side of Ratchet. It's so annoying. I realize I made the mistake. So I'm annoyed at myself. Personally. Flying corpses, why not? Or ghosts. I know, it's classic. Nothing's supposed to change. I know. Yet they have changed things, so I don't want to hear it. Like the Celestial Dungeons. Taking LFR out. Took me way too long. And I don't think I can even loot now. Maybe. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. I was worried he would respawn. Or another one would. There. I got stuff. Alright. Feel vindicated. So I got, yeah, because he's closer to stone. 10 lumber, 42 stone. 16 oil, 13 meat. So it's which one they're closest to, and they're closest to stone. So when he drops the most stone. So if you're gonna get this farming in, if you decide to do this for some reason, you wait to find a commander that's close to, like, if you're good on other things, wait to find a commander that's close to the stuff that you need. I am going to go here and repair, because there's one thing I definitely do differently in Classic than I did in Retail. I couldn't afford this. I couldn't afford my yak. Then I wasn't able to buy that until much later, because I don't gold farm.
May your feet find good trails.
Yeah, I'm going to repair. So I'm actually going to leave myself here to do some more of this later. What I'm going to do real quick in Classic terms, let's hop on my horde. Any second. 2, 1. Here's my Death Knight. She's going to be my tank. I don't know how to play Death Knight. Here's my monk. She might do healing. I don't know how to do. I did that. I did heal in Legion. Amusingly enough, I made a Pandaren monk. And here is Matori's version from back. Hey, Shaman. She also has healing. I haven't decided yet. I have options for healing above. Where am I? Oh, I left my health here. Sorry. I'm trying to up her skinning because she can't skin in Pandaria. Because back then you had to build up your skinning from... And as you can see, her skinning is very low. Oh. Sorry. I have no emotional attachment to black elves. They black elves. Alright. Anyway. I don't think she's... No, she's Orgrimmar. Actually, I will do it. I do want to go there. I'm going to walk around Orgrimmar. I'm hoping to see two things in particular. One I know is there. The other may need to wait a bit. But I think it's worth seeing Orgrimmar during this stage as well. I do think it's still the same during the next patch, but... So right now, Garrosh has gone nearly full Garrosh. So there are Korkon all over the place. And 2 Keepa areas. Here they're over here surrounding Gammon. Which is like, what the fuck? Get away from my pal Ganon. One of them does say something. So I'm waiting for that. I'm gonna root for Gammon. He's in here.
For our ancestors!
Appropriate, too. I'm gonna give it about, like, a couple of seconds to see if one of them says something. I know one of them does. There we go. Oh, well, I haven't gotten that one yet. I'm going to enjoy crushing your spirit. Fuck you. I'm sorry. And they just say a bunch of nasty things. Like that. Every time I come here, I catch something different. Alright. Give it a few more seconds. While this little spiny lizard pet's just wandering around. Ambience turned up on this as well. I like having that turned to this manhole. What if you listened carefully, you would have just heard, but you would assume what was actually a red-tailed hawk. But oftentimes red-tailed hawk is used. I'm really waiting for one of them to start talking and getting some ornithological knowledge here. In movies, when they want to show like a bald eagle screeching, they use a red-tailed hawk sound. Blue jays are known to mimic the red-tailed hawk sound to scare the birds away from a feeder. Meanwhile, it's just the red-tailed hawk's screech. There, you just heard it again. So it's a nice little ambience thrown in there. Say something. All right, no, I'll leave them in a second. Bald eagle's actual noise is something more like something like that. There we go. Come with us, fool. You don't want this to get bloody. So yeah, they just say things in Tauntaun and get the fuck away from Gammon, man. You mess with him. All right, we're gonna go to, as you may have realized, Garrosh is being a little hard on the trolls. Take a drink and have a cough. Okay. Calm when you talk a lot. Goblins are all settled over there. So even just beginning here, the Valley of Spirits. Korkron, 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 more Korkron. Hunter Trainer is
Talk
like,
to me. Bye bye now.
yeah, that was just telling me to head over to the Shaman Trainer. Shaman Trainer. Korkron, Korkron. Feeling a little oppressed? Korkron, Korkron.
How are you? Be good.
So the class trainers, their dialogue doesn't really change, but priest trainer. Also the music. Shaman trainer.
Relax.
Not now, Shaman. I can't train you today. Your trainer's voice lowers to a whisper. The Korkon watches over our every move. Garrosh has the Valley of Spirits under his thumb. You want to help? Find Vol'jin. He'll know what to do. Druid trainer. Fishing in
Ducky Ducky. How you doing, man?
Doing no fishing today, Korkon orders.
Later.
Feeling a little oppressed? We're gonna hang out around here. Is old Korkon sleeping in there? Korkon. Those are herbalism. I'm trying to keep an eye over there because it's a guy that runs through, and I want to catch him.
What you looking for?
Got nothing to sell today.
Stay away from the voodoo.
No, not
Spirits
now.
be with you, man.
So you can see that he's it's a bit oppressive. I'm waiting here for a reason. I know when I go away, he's gonna come back. Oh no, he was already here. Damn it! All right, I have to wait for another cycle. Road trainer. So here, if you talk to the banker,
How you doing, man?
the bank's been taken over for the time being. Corcoran said that they won't be making any unauthorized withdrawals, but you might want to check and make sure. Stable master.
Stay away from the voodoo.
How you doing, man?
You
How
know,
you doing, man? Okay, okay.
Later.
innkeeper.
Hello, man.
So the
Later.
inn's still open, but the beds are kind of full of corkroad. Where's our snake seller? It's Blimba. Hey Blimba.
How are ya?
Okay, this is
Bye-bye now.
a different quest. There's Santish.
Greetings, man.
My snakes, man. They took my snakes. Sorry, I didn't. They took his snakes.
Stay away from the
Greetings, man.
Don't
Spirits
be
be
shy.
with ya, man.
I'll try some of the gadgets
Bye
there.
bye now. Good to meet ya.
All right. Let me go back here. Let's wait for my friend to show up. I'll wait here a while. He'll show up eventually. We'll loop around. So so yeah, it's feeling a little oppressive here in Orgrimmar. But apparently, this is what some players like. See, Garrosh was right. I don't get along with those players. So let's just leave it at that. Like I said, there's lots of great people that play this game. There's lots of people that are great people that you may differ with on key things. I know there are people I definitely do. And I would say the vast majority of people just want to play the game in peace, play with people they know, and not try to one up each other with being more edgy and offensive. So they're out there, they exist. It took more than a decade and a half for me to find them, a group to actually run with regularly, and strictly due to communities, not guild. I do have some characters in guild right now, but I have 56 characters, so I have some to spare. Where is this guy? And why is it taking so long to get here? Come on, man, where are you? I know it's not dependent on me. I know it just runs in a cycle. It's got to be more often than this. So what happens is a troll shows up and he yells, "Vol'jin lives." There we go. It's like look at him. I love this guy. I love him so much, but then they kill him. What's the emote for give purple gods or wedgie? So that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that. Was it? Oh, but no. I was going to do that on retail. So let me go switch now. I could use my be right back screen. Be back in a bit. Yes. 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 Very similar to the one that I had in The War Within, which was people gambling. It involved a rat. But now there's a lean emote, and we're now in Silver Moon. So actually it looks doesn't look too bad. But yeah, you could definitely see statues are broken. Shaw crap is still all around. That's the map now. You can see where it goes. It's all in the water area. Let's see. That's the one thing I want to check. I'm right here.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, you can use it to travel the ratchet. All right, you can still use it to travel the ratchet. All right, that's good because I do want to check the battleground stuff to see what's different there. Right, I can fly differently in retail. All right. Oh, I was gonna look for the chicken. Yeah, let's look for the chicken. Important things at Mistfall Village. Ground. Music changes. There's now the stuff. There is no Mistfall Lake anymore. White Petal Lake. Rather. You get a whole bunch of different quests. I'm gonna fly through trees. Mistfall Village. No, it's Setting Sun Garrison. I overshot it. Alright. Is that the end? Yep! I can't stop flying. Look. I literally, this is the first time I've noticed this today. Look at this. How did I not notice this until now? And it's in the Pandora Classic. What? Why? So he's not really holding it. It's just kind of floating in front of him. And you can't click on him or anything. Sorry. I was wearing the remix back piece, Chen Stormstout. There she is. Still don't got her. I can't even. Oh yeah. Sorry. One day I still have things from you. Oh, I have. That's why. Let me take the shortcut to Ratchet. I honestly thought that was no longer in the game. At least that wasn't cut. Should I show you? Wait till we get closer. I have to go to the shrine anyway. And it's right there. So, I don't know if they've changed it. But this particular character, this one and a Horde mage that I have, both got up to the Thunder King quest and the Cloak quest line. They didn't go beyond that because I ran out of time. And because I was running a lot of characters through it. And I wasn't prioritizing them as much. So they got to a point on the quest side. Most people, when they start it now, I do have video coverage. This is already. They'll just get Wrath and he's just sitting there. That's how you'll find him now if you've never done the Legend of Orgrimmar. That's not the case for me. No, he's not here. Where is he? There's Tom. Hey, Tom. It is forever frozen at this part in time. On this character and my mage. And my other mage.
We stand at the crossroads of history.
He has really not much to say for except how to replace stuff.
We're far from home, friend.
But you can talk to Anduin a little bit more. How can you trust a black dragon after all they put your family there? Ah! But he's not like other black dragons, is he, Mom? He's completely... sorry. Sorry. Yes. A little bit story about that. And
Stay
he's
safe.
just frozen here. I can't progress past this point. I've run them through Throne of Thunder. There's no way to finish. There's no way to progress past this point in the storyline. They're forever frozen at this moment in time. Which is great because I actually get to come here and visit it in retail in the only way I can now. Look at Anduin's headband. Look at that headband. Sorry. Headbanduin is the best Anduin. Copyright. Oh yeah. 2026. Okay. That's... You know they want to name it Ugly, and don't you dare. Cute little fox. Alright. So now Ratchet. So he's a mage, so he could just do this. Hence why I lucked out that the mage is the one that also had the ability to visit this in the past. There's different dialogue for the Horde. I'm not going to do this on all my characters. It will be included in the future video. I have that footage. To her, she gets dialogue where Anduin says, "He said he's the last of his kind, but that can't be true. Aren't there some in Outland?" Yes. So Anduin points that out while sitting directly across from him, but you know, you're supposed to pretend he's not hearing that for some reason. Wow, the stream is really behind. I'm looking now, I'm like, yikes. I haven't checked the... Oh wait, no, it's not that far behind. I'm not talking to this person, I'm going over to Gleep Chatter Switch. Right,
Need
Gleep.
assistance?
I'd like to go to Ratchet.
You have a great day now.
So, if you've got 10 gold to spare, because now you don't get the refund of turning in a quest. You got a quick Ratchet to which is a little bit more difficult for Alliance to get to. But I did want to look. Yes, I'm humming the Steam Needle music. I want to look at the oil fields. I know a lot of it has changed, but I don't think... Because I know you can't do the quest line that Barrows because it's no longer by the tower. So the oil fields are still here. Bloodshed is a different thing. This would be... The lumber is still here. Are there still NPCs here? Yeah, sort of. I don't see any Orkrod though. But the commanders are no longer here. So you're not going to see those pop up. Is the meat still there? I'm looking for the meat. Where you get the meat. For the meat list. Sorry. It's the meat area. Yeah, it's like the wolves are. Yeah, this is the meat area. There is a Korkar on here, but they were the butchers. And I think that means the stone is probably still the chief. So they didn't change those. You just can't do the quests in them anymore. I mean, we can visit the tower by Ratchet. I can risk it. Here's the stone. So yeah, so these areas are still here. They're just not. There's just no like Korkar forces stomping around really. It's a little less populated. I think you can still get like items from Pandaria to drop off them. But I'm not gonna test that. I will fly to the tower. I don't know how close I can get. It's right there. I don't know how close I can get before I get shot down by someone that's no longer friendly in Razor Hill. So this is the tower. Where Vol'jin. Level 90. Razor Hill Grunt. Yeah, no. I can't get in. Yeah, I don't feel like getting into a fight. So it's now populated. But, and I'm flagged for PvP. I was surprised I got away with it for as long as I did. Alright, so let me go back to Silver. Apologize. It was an accident. I didn't mean to start anything. I just was sightseeing.